Hi. My two articles are again focused on data privacy laws, and my first one is from the Pew Research Center. It's called Lack of Faith People Have in Digital Privacy Laws. There's a couple main ideas that they go over. It's a lot of statistics, and many of the statistics point to the fact that people are not, or the majority of people surveyed do not trust the privacy laws that are in our institution today. One of the things that they talk about is that one of the statistics they give is that 6 in 10 of U.S. adults say they do not think it is possible to go through daily life without having data collected about them by companies or the government. So obviously they're not choosing to put the information out there per se, and most of the public seems to know that they are being tracked. And then another statistic that I found very interesting is some 81% of the public say that the potential risks they face because of data collections and companies outweigh the benefits. And 66% of adults surveyed say the same thing about data collection by the government. So the general feeling for the public is that no matter either whether it's the company or the government, they're not doing it in the for the good of the people of the United States. They're doing it more for themselves, whether it's governmental overreach of data collection or even companies marketing to people, and in some cases companies marketing to minors such as Juul, and they're currently involved in a lawsuit because of that. And finally, one of the last statistics that I found was that 79% of Americans say they're not too confident or at all confident that companies will admit to mistakes and take responsibility if they misuse or compromise personal information. We all saw data breaches in Facebook, Capital One, and even Twitter. And then my second article is from Brookings, and it's called Why Protecting Privacy is a Losing Game Today and How to Change the Game. And this article is mainly about how much data we are producing now in a greater technology age and how better laws need to update and stay in touch with this. So one of the things that Brookings was talking about was how fast, so IBM determined that we are generating quintillions of bytes of data every day, and that information can be accessed online by criminals or companies and governments. So one example that they talked about is a smartwatch generating information on your heart rate, even your blood sugar, the amount of steps you walked, things like that, that most of us have, or I see most people have at this point. And one of the things they were talking about is that data is private unless you connect that data through a running app such as Strava, that tracks your movement and your heart rate as well, and it sends that data to that app. That watch sends that data to that app, and it is now public and can be accessed by governments and individuals. And yeah, so obviously we can't always control the data that we are putting out there. And another very interesting statistic is that we are doubling the volume of digital information in the world every 2 years. And with that double, it becomes way more common to have your data leaked or stolen because of how much data you're putting out there. So yeah.